Yep. How dare you making this abomination? So, yep, only a few hours. I think it's 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock now. The plenum is not finished, obviously, but it's pretty much there. I just have to close it with finishing all the stuff. Already pick up on a few mistakes, but I'll show you the principle of how it works. So this is the main chamber. As you can see, it's tapered down, so it squeezes the air inside through this slot, okay, and then goes around it, there, goes around and straight into the ports. Now, like I said before you criticize all the shitty welds and all the crap, I said it this morning, this is a prototype, this is just a quick, dirty job. I didn't pay attention to make anything pretty. I should use one of these, obviously smaller size, but trumpets. I didn't, because again, this could be a complete failure. So I didn't want to spend much time on this, or much effort, or too much time, or too much material, or too much money. Let's make it dirty, let's make it just, the principle. If it works, then I'll make another one proper, with the proper velocity stacks in, proper aluminium, because now, well, let me finish to explain how it works, and then we'll pick up obviously on the mistakes that I've seen already, that I've done. So, as I say, the air is gonna get squeezed from this tapered first plenum. This is like a Cosworth rally car style stuff, through the port, goes around, air goes in, turns around, and obviously this lip is here because all the air that doesn't gonna go inside the runners, right, it will go up. If this wasn't here, it will hit this air over here and will make huge turbulences. Now, when this is here, it's gonna redirect that flow over this side, and it's gonna flow together with this flow. They're not fighting each other, it's not hitting this at 90 degrees, but towards the same flow. So it's gonna be like a vortex, but not turbulences. Not as many turbulences I would be without this slip. So this is how it looks. Now, obviously, as I said before, this is very quick, very dirty, very ugly. I've done a massive mistake. I was in a massive rush and I didn't clean the cast correctly. And when I started to weld, it was just pouring all the shit all over the place, and you just cannot do a nice weld. So this is just to cover over all the crap weld. At the end, it's nice and strong, but yeah, it turns to be very, very shit. The idea was to make a nice and smooth transition with the nice welds, but again, I would better off to clean that cast next time so I can actually do a proper weld. That's all welded inside from there, because it has to be, because there's no way you can get from inside there. So some of the bits had to be welded inside. As you can see, this was open in half. I only worked on this flange and then put this external one afterwards, and then this flat bed after as well. Now, the first mistake I can see is all of this supposed to be a bit more forward, because I'm definitely gonna miss the first cylinder with the flow. The second one is gonna have more flow than the first one, I'm pretty sure. Also, the gauge on this is a 3-inch aluminium pipe, is definitely too thin. This is definitely not gonna stand the pressure. So, the alley here will stand the pressure, but the welds here are way too weak. This is not strong enough, so this has to be reinforced. But when I'm gonna build the proper one, this is gonna be much thicker, twice the size. Also, because we have this flat surface here, usually when I build them, they're all made in pipes, but because we have this flat surface here, this material is very thin, and when we're gonna fill this up with the pressure, this is gonna work, it's gonna rise above. So we will have to drill a few holes here, 4, maybe 5 here, and just put like an aluminium rod all the way through from here, all the way down here, and obviously join it. So you weld it from inside, from on the top, and we're gonna weld it from the bottom there. It's gonna stop this from obviously working and expanding upwards, or expanding, whatever you want to call it. So that's it. But the good point is I still got plenty of space to put the bolts to put the plenum on. It is very compact. Otherwise this will take me a space that I don't have. I will have to remove the power steering pump, or it will have to be on the top there, but I didn't really like the angle that was facing the ports. I think this may actually work, but this is just my theory. I've done this, I designed this years ago. I still have I still have drawings somewhere, but I couldn't be bothered to find them because fuck knows where they are. I remember the principle they're supposed to be working, and it should work. Again, I think the secondary chamber is should be slightly longer, so I have more flow facing the first cylinder as well. I know this is not going to be 100% performing as I wanted, but let's find out. I'm not going to finish it today. I'm going to just tidy up the workshop and go home. I'm going to continue this next week. But so far, I know this is pretty shit. Looks bad. Looks really bad. It needs reinforcing and all the stuff. And there's a massive risk that it's not going to work. There's a risk this is going to be a pile of shit, to be honest, that it will end up in a bin. But also there is a bit of a chance that it may actually work. If it works decently, then I'll make another one proper, like I say. So far, happy days. This was extremely quick. It just went very, very quick with everything. You can see the welds. This is not the welds that I usually do. They're very crap. Just quickly, there was absolutely no measurement. I just chopped this stuff off. Just, yeah, that should do. Make it this way, chop it at this angle. It should be alright. I already done a mistake because, as again, this is too short. But yeah, let's find out how it performs. It's gonna be, I don't know, a couple of months probably before I'm gonna test it, because obviously the pump still hasn't arrived, and I want to do everything proper this time. You know, all the dash aim 10 and 12 fittings for the oil cooler, for the fuel lines, the metrics inside, everything I want to do proper this time. The only thing is not proper at this moment is one of the most important things, which is the equal flow plan, which we know, again, it may be completely crap. But I guess there's only one way to find this out. So yeah, this is the latest update, and I'll see you all next week. Yep, it looks pretty shitty, but hey, what can you do? How dare you?